Hey friends, Tom Gooch with MRTG Capital. So Mike and I are going through another property. This one's a former personal care home. This will be a first look. We'll have Mike call out everything that we're looking for. For this one in particular, we're looking to turn it into three-quarter housing. So it could be potentially a great investment for our investors, great cash on cash return. We'll see what we have. All right, Mike, so here we go. Let's do it. What do we got here?
Well, as you can see, the entryway for the personal care home. This area, for us, it'd be a lot of paint, new carpet coming through. But as you said, we're looking for this for a three-quarter housing. So what that is pretty much private rooms, common living, shared bathrooms, things along those lines for people to get back onto their feet. Usually spending anywhere from $400, $500, $600 a month, and includes all utilities. So this is a way for them singles to rent out a room. Some have bathrooms, some don't. And again, just start saving money, get back to work, do what they need to do. So that's why we're looking at this facility.
All right, walk us through.
All right.
Out of the gate, I would say this. It doesn't smell bad in here, so that's a plus. I mean, we've been through some personal care homes that were, they hurt.
Oh, yeah. So this one, they moved their tenants from this facility to their other facility just to make that one full and shut this one down. So they winterized it, still have utilities on, and just kept it up to speed for the most part.
Okay. I see some security cameras, so maybe we're being filmed as we're filming. That's fun.
Security cameras, fire alarms, hardwired, pull systems, and everything. So when we walked in here, we just passed the kitchen. This is a common area, a couple rooms. That's a double room. You can see two beds. So for us, for our standard, we would only have one bed in there. So we'd be looking to provide a bed, dresser, maybe to hang some clothes, and that's about it. So they would have their own private room, window. Same thing with this room. You know, whenever we're looking at these rooms, it's looking like a lot of carpet paint, trim, ceilings, light fixtures. Things look like they're in good shape, and switch them out if we want to. But yeah, we'd be removing the things that are in here, new carpet paint, and have it back to a good standard of living for somebody.
And then, so what we'd be looking for here as well, I think what you're saying, like, so we would get new dressers, a bed, and then as it relates to like what we'd be looking for total cost, we're looking at how many rooms was this once again?
26 rooms. It was rated as a 38-bed personal care facility, but 26 private rooms.
All right, we would care about 26 for sure.
Yep, not the 38. But it's also good for later, for resale. So after we get up to standard, you know, we keep it and able to run it as that three-quarter housing. But later, we could also go back to a 38-bed personal care, whatever. It just leaves our options open more than just having a huge house.
Okay. I see there's a hole over here. We'll have to
see what was upstairs. It's all dry, so it's not active.
Okay.
Doesn't seem to be. Here's one of the bathrooms. So nice tile, nice shower, for a new vanity, definitely new toilet. We said that in the other videos. Always change out toilets. It saves on plumber repairs, clogged toilets. Just start with a new one. It's going to save you money. Shower's
not bad. Yeah, that's good.
New rod and curtain. That's where we'd start with. And paint in here, fix up the trim, kind of move on from here. So it's
all right,
nice.
good deal.
This one, that says men on it. I'm guessing it's a women. No, this is just regular restroom. That's a half bath in there. Another bedroom in here. Bedroom closet, same thing. Paint, carpet, clean it up, and put the new furniture in here for somebody.
Okay, so I mean, at the end of the day, this, when we're looking at it from a three-quarter housing perspective, the thing that I'm seeing right out of the gate is the fact of, hey, there is enough room for common areas here. Mm-hmm. There's enough room for them to be able to eat together. Yeah, so we're in a good spot as it stands right now for enough space.
Yeah, there's enough common space, but there's also, the rooms are all big enough. If they had a reclining chair and their own table, they could also have their privacy. They wouldn't have to be out here in the common area. There's another common area over here where they use it as a dining room. Another common area, or set it up for tables, eating, whenever they come make their meals. You can have a little coffee area, whatever you may be in this area. This was the old medicine office where they kept medicine locked up.
What can we use this for? I mean, like, so when we think about three-quarter housing, there's not going to need to be a medicine room, but like, what would be a good use case for the medicine room?
It'd be good to get lockers. So if we got each person a locker, they would be able to use it as their pantry and lock it up. So if they got canned goods, dry goods, any of those type of items. So 26 rooms, 26 lockers in there. They're all able to buy stuff, store it, and not have to keep it in their room. But then it has it all in this area because they still have to grocery shop. They still have to cook their own meals. They have to do things along those lines. So utilizing this room for that would be perfect and not take away from the kitchen, because the kitchen is going to be used for cooking, utensils, things along those lines.
I love where your head's at with that, because I mean, that's so clutch. I mean, if you're sharing this place with 25 other people, you don't want anyone touching your stuff. So
No.
a locker, that's awesome.
Yeah, so that we could utilize that room. It wouldn't cost $8. We wouldn't have to break down any walls. Take out some cabinets. We could even repurpose those ones in the kitchen. Yeah, we're not taking space away from another area. It's not like we're taking this over here and building out. So this would be this room. We'll go through the kitchen. Let's say like kitchen just needs fixed up. This room. So whenever you look at, this was obviously their office with a private bathroom. Whenever you look at the 3/4 housing, it would be good to have somebody live in. Somebody live in here, able to just monitor it, keep an eye on things overnight, during the day. This would be the person that has that position, that job, who maybe got free rent, whatever it may be. You got the front door right here. You have the kitchen over here. You have a stairwell right out here. This is the prime location to know, hey, there's not parties going on. Somebody doesn't have the front door left open. This is where you want that person to kind of be stationed with their bedroom still. And it's a nice size. So with the bed, closet, dresser, TV, their own private area to eat. They don't have to be with everybody else if they don't want to. This is a good spot for that.
Nice.
And then there's some more rooms over on this side. So, again, same thing in here. Lights out, fix the light. Again, paint, carpet, new furniture. On to the next one. That's what we'll be looking to do. Just standardize it, make it all nice across the board. Have a certain standard that we have. Again, affordable housing doesn't mean you're sacrificing amenities or fixtures.
All right, good deal. So, I mean, I'm sure it's washrooms for Pete for a lot of these for the viewers. Actually, here's one. I see. So, I didn't see this in the other room. So, some of the tiles up here are bowed.
Yeah, they took different sizes. So, this is a 2x2 square. This, you can tell that's not 2x2. They cut it, and they didn't cut it right. So, the bracketing probably is the wire bracketing that should be up there.
So they had to replace some panels, and somebody was like, hold my beer, I can do this. And they were drinking a beer when they were trying to do this.
As you can see the different ones, like that one's unattached, this one's twisted. There could be insulation that fell down. It could be something simple like that. Mostly that's what those are. Those are simple fixes, and then you just make them all new. You don't have different mismatch. You just buy the rest of these ones and put them throughout.
Okay. All right, let's see another floor here.
Laundry chute.
That's fun.
So here's a full bathroom for shared purposes.
All right, so for that, I mean, we would just be gutting it a little bit. I mean, it seems like some of it's pretty durable, but...
Yeah, for the most part. We haven't seen that. We'll get on there after. Another, that probably was cleaning supplies and just storage.
So another good place where we could have storage for, joint storage for everybody, I guess.
Correct. Yeah, whether it's pots, pans, whatever it may be, there's going to have to be cleaning utensils. I mean, they're still living on their own. Nobody's sitting here making food for them.
So
they have to have everything.
So we could have like a label machine for them even, right? Yeah. Like, so that person who lives here has, say, you've come in here, great, here's the label machine, you can label your stuff, blah, blah, blah.
Right. Keep yours separate, whatever you want to do. And then they're held accountable as well.
Thinking about that, though, from an operating expense, I take that back. I think a roll of Scotch tape and a Sharpie.
Yeah.
Now that I think about that, I'm like, you know what?
With turnover.
How many people would break our label machine, actually? So
2 bathrooms right here on top of the other ones.
So what about like his and hers at this point? Like it would probably behoove us at least to have these locking, I guess, right? Like new doors that are new handles to lock and...
Right. And you probably just have digital number codes. So like women would have one, only women get that code. Men get one, they only get their code, so they can't go in and out. And then if something happens, somebody gets a code that shouldn't, you change it. So just read digital and change those out.
Okay.
But all, you know, for somewhat to your point, you know, there's 3 rooms right here. This might be a men's wing or a women's wing. Same thing with over there. There was 3 to 4 rooms. That was common area. There was another 3. So you would do batches of separation.
That's good. I mean, my time in the military, we had just that, right? Like if it was, you know, just that, like where it's mixed, they would try to keep us away from each other for the most part.
And there's enough different wings here. There's a second floor. There's a downstairs. You know, we would keep 3 and 3. That would be super easy to do.
Okay.
This room, you know, walking in here, the ceiling fixture is really nice. Actually, cleaned it up.
Yeah, it is.
Paint, new carpet, and new furniture in here. So this only has a closet. This would be a standard room without the half bath. Now we're going to run into one that has a half bath coming up, but this is just a simple room. A wash tub for cleaning. Both of these. Yeah. So bigger room, closet, has a half bath, just toilet, vanity. We'd swap out the toilet, change the vanity, change the mirror, maybe put down a new floor, repaint this carpet, and then this room would be pretty much ready to go. Hardwired smoke alarms, probably change those out because those are only good for about 10 years or so. So we'd swap those out while we're doing everything else.
All right, good deal.
All right, let's head downstairs. Storage. Hallways, basic, paint, flooring looks good. That's just storage area. Half bath, just change out toilet, vanity.
Okay, it's always good. Can't have enough bathrooms.
Office with a half bath in here. Yeah, so this was just office. Probably have to stay in office down here, actually. There's no egress window.
So here's a question for you. Mm-hmm. So instead of this being an office, could we make this a larger bathroom so that we could have another bathroom?
Yeah, could put a shower in. Depends how the plumbing's over there, so we just probably have to cut up the concrete and run a new shower.
Because I really like this. If you think about it, you have a shower down here. You have a place where someone can hurry up and get changed before they go back to the room, so they're not having to trek. I like that a lot here for this.
Yeah, because I mean, having more full bathrooms, we've ran into a bunch of half bathrooms.
Is that an alarm or what?
The smoke alarm.
Smoke alarm. Okay.
Backup battery's probably dead. All right, so instant hot water tank. Newer one there.
So I guess this is where we would have shared laundry.
Yes.
Now, when we're thinking 3/4 house, what goes through my mind is we can't have coin-operated laundry. Probably, we're going to have regular laundry.
No, we could.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Because this basement, having turned that into coin-operated, I mean, 26 rooms, 26 people are going to have to do laundry. Why send their money somewhere else? Might as well keep it in-house. And actually, that adds to our amenities. Yeah, whenever they're looking for a place to live, to say you have these amenities on site, I mean, that's why they pick you over the others.
All right. So, I mean, down here, if they're going to have access down here, I mean, part of me just keeps thinking, too, about 26 people and different storage areas for, can we assume that the tenants who will be here are not going to be Gordon Ramsay?
Right.
But at the end of the day, like giving them the ability and enough places to store food, like having a freezer, as an example, like chest freezers that actually allow them to store their food, refrigerator space, so people aren't fighting over whose milk and things of that nature. We would have to account for that in the budget too.
Right. Well, as you say, that freezer's here. There's an onion still growing a root over there from the previous place. That's what they utilize this for.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, this would be great. The water's all in here. Electric's in here. This would be a great coin-operated laundry area. Yeah, gas dryer, water. Even 2-3 units would be enough. So 2-3 each. 2-3 washers, 2 or 3 dryers. See, here's a good example. Room, closet, half bath, egress window.
So this one's all set here.
Yeah, so we would be good. This is a Jack and Jill, so this room would share the bathroom with that other one. So they would have a semi-private room compared to going down the hallway to share one. Same room, egress window, That's the Jack and Jill side. Furnace room, storage, full bathroom.
So same thing. Yeah, if we're able to have a common bathroom here and then have another one down there,
Right.
I think you'll be in a good spot. This just would need a lot of, you rip out the chair. I mean, that's a normal personal care home feature of having the funny thing is I've never seen one like that, like old school.
Yeah.
Like it's always a lot nicer. You have like for getting your hair done, not actually that.
Yeah. Room, egress window, closet, no half bath on that one. Ceiling, everything looks good. Like I said, carpet and paint. Oversized room, big closet, window.
No, this is a nice room, right? And if you have within just walking distance there very easily to get to the bathroom, everything else.
Bathroom, exit, the door, the stairwell's right there. And here's another bathroom right here. So that had women on it. So maybe this was the women's wing.
This is a little bit different layout here. This is interesting.
This is smaller, way smaller. So they have a closet, storage closet, and another storage closet. So this was...
This is just pure storage.
Yeah, this would be, Now this has a window. Maybe this would be the good office because there's no bathroom in here. It's just all storage. So this would be good for any workers that we have outside of the on-site person.
Yes.
This would be a good...
Hey, this is where you come. This is your home base.
Correct. Yeah, there's files in here. But they got different utility rooms. So keep files locked up. They would have their own workstation and just a check-in area. And it's not taken from another tenant.
Okay. Okay, so where are we at from a room count down here in bathrooms? So I know that we have, from a bedroom perspective, we have seven bedrooms that do not have any bathroom component, and then we have 2 bedrooms that have a shared toilet.
So it's a
So
Jack
7.
and Jill.
Yep.
Yeah.
So we
that's
have nine bedrooms in total on this floor.
9 bedrooms in total. We have this wing has 1 full bath with a shower and 1 half bath. The other wing has 1 full bathroom plus a half. So all those 9 bedrooms have technically 2 half baths, 3 half baths, and 2 full baths. That would be 9 tenants.
Okay.
So it's almost, it's not 1-to-1, it's 1-to.5, somewhere in there.
Okay. Okay, so we had the basement count. We took care of that. Now, main floor, where are we at here?
This wing has 3 bedrooms and 1 full bath, 1 half bath. Let's go do the other one. That had half bath, no bath. Each of these rooms had a half bath. So 3 more rooms. 2 of them have a half bath, plus 2 half baths in this common area. And then we still have these areas. There was 3 bedrooms over here, plus a full bathroom over there. This main floor has 9 bedrooms, 2 full baths, 5 half baths.
All right, so we're up to 18 bedrooms so far.
And we still have an upstairs.
All right, we're getting close to the math, which is good.
Okay, upstairs. Upstairs had two entrance and exits. There's this way, and there's another area on the other side. Again, follow the same thing, carpet, paint. Full bedroom, no bathroom there. Half bath, full bath.
I love the wallpaper.
Full bedroom. So what's that, 20?
20, okay.
Bedroom, 21, and 22.
So wait, what was the bedroom count supposed to be, 26?
26.
So they were counting some of those storage areas,
There's
non-egress.
there was 2 that didn't have egress. So it still would put us at 24. There is an attic, but you can't count those.
Well, yeah, well, that's not a...
No, so yeah, we're at 22.
All right, well, hey, at least we know for our math.
Correct. Yep, that's why you can't just take the listing, 26 rooms, and do your math by that way. So we did it rough estimate that way before we came out here to know that it was going to make sense. Now we have to readjust our spreadsheet to show it's 22, not 26. And we're able to charge differently for the ones that have half bathrooms in it compared to no bathrooms.
That's right. So, okay, good deal.
All right.
If you would like to connect, please head on over to mrtgcapital.com and request time to meet with us to answer any questions you may have about real estate investing through a syndication. We partner with small groups of investors just like you, and we're always reviewing deals that could be of interest to you.